Savitri, Book 1, Canto 4, The Secret Knowledge. On a height he stood that looked towards greater heights, our early approaches to the infinite, our sunrise splendors on a marvelous verge, while lingers yet unseen the glorious sun. What now is seen is a shadow of what must come. The earth's uplook to a remote unknown is a preface only of the epic climb of human soul from its flat earthly state to the discovery of a greater self and the far gleam of an eternal light. This world is a beginning and a base where life and mind erect their structured dreams. An unborn power must build reality. A deathbound littleness is not all we are. Immortal, our forgotten vastnesses await discovery in our summit selves. Unmeasured breadths and depths of being are ours, akin to the ineffable secrecy, mystic, eternal in a unrealized time, never of heaven or nature's altitudes. To these high-peaked dominions shield our search, too far from surface nature's postal routes, too lofty for our mortal lives to breathe. Deep in us a forgotten kinship points, and a faint voice of ecstasy and prayer calls to those lucent lost immensities. Even when we fail to look into our souls or lie embedded in earthly consciousness, still have we parts that grow towards the light, yet are there luminous tracts and heavens serene, and Eldorados of splendor and ecstasy, and temples to the Godhead none can see. A shapeless memory lingers in us still, and sometimes when our sight is turned within, earth's ignorant veil is lifted from our eyes, there is a short miraculous escape. This narrow fringe of claimed experience we leave behind meted to us as life, our little walks, our insufficient reach, our souls can visit in great lonely hours, still regions of imperishable light, all seeing eagle peaks of silent power, and moon flame oceans of swift fathomless bliss, and calm immensities of spirit space. In the unfolding process of the self, sometimes the inexpressible mystery elects a human vessel of descent. A breath comes down from a supernal air, a presence is born, a guiding light awakes, a stillness falls upon the instruments, fixed sometimes like a marble monument. Stone calm, the body is a pedestal supporting a figure of eternal peace, or revealing force sweeps blazing in out of some vast superior continent. Knowledge breaks through, trailing its radiant seas, and nature trembles with a power. The flame, a greater personality, sometimes possesses us, which yet we know it is ours, or we adore the master of our souls. Then the small bodily ego thins and falls, no more insisting on its separate self. Losing the punctilio of its separate birth, it leaves us on with nature and with God. In moments when the inner lamps are lit and the life's cherished guests are left outside, our spirit sits alone and speaks to its gulf. A wider consciousness opens then its doors, invading from spiritual silences. A ray of the timeless glory stoops a while to commune with our seized illumined clay and leave its huge white stamp upon our lives. In the oblivious field of mortal mind, revealed to the closed prophet eyes of trance, or in some deep internal solitude, witness a strange immaterial sense. The signals of eternity appear. The truth mind could not know unveils its face. We hear what mortal ears have never heard. We feel what earthly sense has never felt. We love what common hearts repel and dread. Our minds hush to a bright omniscient. A voice calls from the chambers of the soul. We meet the ecstasy of the Godhead's touch in golden privacies of immortal fire. Om Namo Bhagavati Shri Arvindaya. Om Namo Bhagavati Shri Arvindaya. Om Namo Bhagavati Shri Arvindaya.